the recognition that comes along with the term Hall of Fame is, it's mind-blowing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome rock star Amy Ruman!
I called Amy, I don't know, 3/4 of the way through last year, I don't remember the exact date, to say, hey, I'm putting together this Trans Am Hall of Fame. Here's my initial list. And it'd be my honor if you would consider being inducted. And I think she was taken aback by this. I don't think she expected it at all.
Amy Ruman, daughter of former Trans Am racer Bob Ruman, started racing in autocross and eventually won a regional championship in a spec racer Ford. But she was unfortunate to dip her toe in the Trans Am water just before it went on hiatus for 2 years. However, on its return in 2009, this Akron, Ohio-born racer was ready to make her mark.
When I got the phone call from him and he brought it up and he basically asked me, I basically was speechless.
I'm nervous because I didn't have anything prepared. I didn't know we had to talk.
We had people that set milestones in Trans Am, and Amy certainly was one of them.
Yeah, I think it's a little nervousness, but I think it'll be really, really a defining moment in my life for sure. I'm like speechless. I'm so grateful to be recognized in this class of people, to be standing up there with, you know, Trans Am legends, racing legends.
I can remember watching Roger Penske, actually my age, when he was a kid. I mean, he's definitely a legend, and here you are, the same page.
When I came in, she was in the midst of winning her 2 championships.
I'm from Cleveland. We're from Believeland. Anything can happen.
And she was the first female driver to win a national race series as a true champion, a points-winning champion. And I don't think we as Trans Am did a good enough job telling her story.
It's just unbelievable, I'll tell you.
I thought the timing was really kind of overdue, because when she won her first race, she was actually the first female to win a Trans Am race. And it wasn't a pushover race. I mean, there was a significant competition, and she did it with a very bright, literally last lap move, and she won. Trans Am was just kind of excited, but it was oh great, okay, we got another winner. Here's your trophy. And then a couple years later, she starts winning. We have a really good car, some good setups, some very exciting racing. Both championships she literally won on the last race.
And Amy Ruman will come back victorious in the Trans Am Road Race Series, the winner here at Daytona, and her second in a row of the Trans Am Championships.
Perella comes along, and he told me a few years ago, he said, Amy never got that recognition she needed, so on and so forth.
Woo!
I agree.
That's why I wanted some of the modern era with an Ernie Francis, an Amy Ruman, Chris Dyson to be recognized, even though they're still racing.
Amy made history in the sport.
Nobody rolled over for you.
Well, no.
Matter of fact, they made it a little harder.
Probably.
Right?
I don't think she looks at herself the same way a Roger Penske or a Dan Gurney, and that's they're humble, honorable people.
History is never forgotten, all right? And it only happens once. One woman, one man, one black man, one Hispanic, whomever. History only happens one time. And he's acknowledging not just her talent, but the history she made in the sport.
I knew I wanted to do Trans Am when my dad started running, and I used to spot for him.
Look at the Rumans. They've been here 4 decades. 250 some races between Bob and Amy.
She is definitely a better race car driver than I am. I learned that quickly.
Racing against Paul and Tommy and Greg, and then I was fortunate enough to run against some of the people that he got to run against. So
I'll be the only female standing up there in a group of legendary men. So I think that's a little different perspective, but the fact that I am up there is pretty cool.
I just wanted to say thanks, and thanks for all your support, and I appreciate everything.
When you get right down to it, it's a big deal.